Hi, here's a new little video about things that I realized, such as we pay more attention to what to learn than to understand how come it works. So, a very simple example that I've learned in my family and in many families, they think that the first pancake is rarely good, but the second one is always good. So they taught me how to make pancakes. I imitate their gestures, and I had exactly the same result. So in my mind, I say, oh, so that is true. The first pancake is never good. And then you just forget about it. That's how it is, and that's it. Life is like that. But eventually I said, maybe if I start doing only second pancakes, the first pancake will be always good. They said, you're crazy. Like, first is the first, second is the second. But, I came to realize that the only difference between the first and the second is the time of heating the pan. So, when the pan was taking the second pancake, it was at the perfect heat. So you just have to wait. And then your first pancake is always perfect. But you see, the way we learn by imitations, and we do not question what we learn. We don't go on how it works. So when you are learning a specific thing, such as, let's say, plumbing, and then you face a problem that you've never seen, that you've never learned, the first reflex will be to try to find the information by, like putting the problems, sending the problems to people so they can come back with a solution. So then you can learn again what to do. But if you take some time to understand what is the problem and how this problem happened, you will find the solutions by yourself. So it needs a little more creativity, and most of all, more openness to what is the problem, to understand how things are linked together, such as the pan has to be at the perfect heat to get the perfect pancake. So I would like you to just pay attention to how many things that we only learn by imitation, that we don't really think after about it because we learned that way, that's how we're going to do it. We don't really question if it's really a good way or not, because we don't know. That's how we do it, and we just go ahead with that. So with that kind of mindset, it is impossible to evolve. The only thing, you're always dependent on any source that can come to you for you to solve the problems. But in a matter of fact, that source that solved the problem just thought it through and came up to understand, like essentially what was happening. We do that for everything. So, when I hear things such as, I've been a plumber for 50 years, that means sweet F all to me. Does that mean that he repeated the same problems or never got better at what he's doing, just repeating things? I don't know. So maybe a guy who has not that much experience really is a person who evolves, and the thing that I asked from the plumber, who usually takes 10 hours, for the other one would take 5, you know? Please pay attention to more about how things work, especially when it doesn't. Start to just simply look at what doesn't work and let your inspiration, let it do its work.